Alright, Internet. We're still playing Mass Effect 3. We are on Rannoch trying to save Admiral Chorus, and he's giving us an ultimatum. To save him, or his people, because they're civilians, and not likely to survive.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I'm here to win this war.
What I do know is that I can't do it without you.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Oh, we stole one of them turrets.
There's the Admiral. We have to hurry.
I've got this.
Now we're making noise.
You're clear. Go. Get behind you. Get in cover.
Like, you could just literally land on them.
Clear. Go. Admiral, come on. Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zone Forest. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
That's what I was afraid of.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Yeah. Me too.
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
He seems to have a decent head on his shoulders, at least. The other Turian admirals, not so much.
We've located the Reaper base, transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital.
What about that other server?
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
Now, this is the small part where I rant about tech.
Completely configure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing.
Is some
Can you hold out?
basic shit.
Fighter squadron isn't taken out. A lot of our ships.
Like, we could do that right now.
But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to a reckless behavior, and the patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy off frigates time
then you'll charge up again, like last time.
This is different, Rob. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the gas will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. We might need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy off when it's time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge up again, like last time.
This is different, Rob.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Carroll.
I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him alive.
Hopefully, we can go hit that server like we talked
I'm
about.
ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you
Solid.
want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Well, as a Tully stat, that is an offer I can't refuse.
And now, civilians and attacking our ally. I've read messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Now they're gonna stay on red. All right, Tali, what do you have to talk about?
Come out.
I'll just be a moment.
I've never had this conversation with a non-romanced Tali before, so this will be interesting.
I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No,
No, I'm really not.
at least she's honest about it.
17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
Neither of those are the answers I would choose. People are gonna die, don't worry about it. And it's not your responsibility, don't worry about it. Because it is her responsibility. She's the Admiral. I don't know.
You're doing everything you can.
That is the appropriate
Falls are
response.
because of you.
I helped my father. And Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me,
Because of your father.
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
It's a very short conversation. But it does put cast a light over the professional relationship. Anything to talk about?
Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position. We're just in time. I hope we can help the Quarians. Looking at them, they're like us if we fail.
We won't fail.
Damn right. Now let's go take out this server. Same party as before. Right? No. Jarvik hasn't done anything terribly entertaining. And he keeps getting himself killed. So we'll bring my two favorite squad mates. Like, Liara, Tali, and Garrus. Like, they're the OGs. Like, you gotta have them. That's just how it is. And now... I've got a fancy new sniper rifle for Garrus. I mean, look at all the damage. And the weight, but I'm not worried about waiting for an NPC. Piercing mod. Extended barrel. Look, more damage. NPCs don't have to worry about ammo. Nice. Sounds like a Garrus thing. Plus, I haven't played him in a while. He's gonna need a level up. It feels better already. We got the old team back together. The OGs. It's not that often there's a frozen target. So, we'll give him that upgrade.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
Oh, I remember this.
You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile yet synthetics.
I'm not a machine.
I
Why
remember
go
this.
to a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual
It's going to be
interfaces.
very
You saw this on Project Overlord.
cyberpunk.
Saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
It is asking for a lot.
There'd be more trust if you told me about this plan back on the Normandy.
We were still formulating, but your presence is necessary. The server security is not equipped to track an organic presence. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Freaking cat.
It just did.
Freaking Geth. That armor looks so gnarly on Garrus. Tolly, where's your gun? I gave you the fancy Grogan shotgun.
This is it?
Yes, hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Yeah, well, they're Turian and Quarian. Oh man, you imagine the Geth response?
Let's do it.
If a Quarian interfaced?
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Docking port?
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
And bloody nose, seizures, aneurysm, death. Where's the visor part of the helmet?
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth's surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software commutes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Which, makes complete sense. But the first time I was playing this game, and I was just totally mind blown. Like, oh god, there's software, not hardware. Oh. Which makes them all the more dangerous. Like, as I've said in previous episodes, like, you destroy the body, whoop-de-doo. They just move the new mind or the old mind into a new body.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
This is one of the more boring parts, in my opinion. So,
Establishing connection to access point.
I'll try and speed run it.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
Surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide secure equipment.
And thanks. I think.
Yeah, he's doing an awful lot of accommodating.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Kind of makes you think of a Portal.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed. We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
I think the sound of the footsteps are funny. Doop, 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 doop.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Lore.
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for server?
The word is Geth, creators of harmony.
Yes. Very good.
And this is just a secret.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 0173?
Well, it makes it very subtle.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
You must disrupt.
Normally I could say one, but female shepherd cannot romance Tolly, as Tolly doesn't swing that way. I think, as I've explained before, this is my first time doing a playthrough as not a soldier,
You must disrupt the infection of this data cluster to continue.
and B, a female shepherd.
Timestamped 290 years ago.
It is still capable of serving. You see, it's ignoring all shutdown connections.
Please specify it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the off.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Which is this way? No? Oh, there's a bunch of orange glowy stuff this way, so I guess the other way. Yep, here's the path. No, it's the way I came from. I'm so confused. Now that I've played Cyberpunk, this makes me think of the training simulation program that they make you run in the beginning of the game. Now we know where to go.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got Steve Jets. They're hidden.
Open fire.
It is an excellent point.
Going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform farming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish extension of the remaining server node.
That's a little weird and it wouldn't work.
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
I guess the squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
I like how Garrus is just kind of...
Half their fighters have stopped functioning, but we'll continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have reached stabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code is adaptive. It can now self-replicate.
You see that?
I mean, it grows back.
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Come on, thank you.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt rebring back to Shepard Commander. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Your mom is a vulnerable point.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Wait for the gun to recharge. I still feel like there would be
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data
a
cluster.
different way to interface.
Access to it.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the gas.
This is insane. We need the gas. You can't just destroy them for asking for it.
Time's up. We're all right.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
I love the funny sound. It's very 2D game, you know? I guess we go back the way we came, because there's no way forward from here.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Your mom's got slow growth. And realize, like, this is all software. Like you said, data cluster. This is just a bunch of ones and zeros.
Vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I don't have a better solution for how you would replicate this interface in a playable way.
Search for a vulnerable point of the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
But I still don't like this one.
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Release the root gas unit and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Please regard. This unit does not understand. It has not taken my hostilities.
doesn't matter. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
I wonder how many people were on Rannoch before this all started, you feel me?
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The hospital is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
100 clicks is like at the edge of the atmosphere.
This isn't happening now?
I mean,
It is timestamped
past
290
Rannoch.
years ago.
I mean, in
It
orbit
is the
over.
creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned the pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? Let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
It is
That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
interesting.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server is established. We are ready to transport.
Isn't that telling? Are we done? Are we back to our bodies? Yep, there we go. I feel like there should be a little more clunk to their noise.
We detect no active programs inside their ships. Admiral and Carol's fleet is driving them back. The life ships are safe, Commander.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the intended port. Disconnect from London. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Well,
Shepard,
next
you all
stretch.
right?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We've transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
That is a fair point.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions.
I'm not happy you kept this a secret, but the important thing is that the live ships are safe. Came out ahead.
Once we disrupt the Reaper signal on Rannoch, Geth Prime platforms will be available combat units.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some crimes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Well, that was eventful. So that's probably one of my lesser.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth Primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Isn't she on the command deck, like right behind us? Oh, that's Ram. Alright, a little over my half hour. So, I'm going to call that the end of another exciting episode where I complain about poor science in science fiction. And like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that stuff. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm right. Be nice to have some good news for once. I'm going to keep being a gamer. Y'all have fun without me. I'll see you in the next one.